Here's a walk around video of the Peugeot. There's the one spot of rust mentioned in the ad at the bottom of this windshield. This is a sunshade for the front windshield, and the jack and lug bolt, the lug nut tool is in there. You can see this wetness here. I foolishly was carrying a jug of oil around, and I didn't know that it had a pinhole in the bottom of it, and it was leaking right here. So that's what that's from. So there are notes that the previous owner made, and she said in one of the notes, car is currently Volvo Redwood Metallic. And you can see here, it may be a little bit hard to pick up on camera, but there is what looks like a line here where it was painted. And I don't know when it was painted, but it looks like they did a pretty good job. And I'm guessing that she didn't want, I guess she wanted to change the color a little bit, but she didn't want to do a full, you know, engine out respray of door jambs and all that stuff. So she wanted a color that was very close. And it is pretty close. I mean, when I first bought the car, I didn't immediately notice it until I started reading into the notes. So yeah. So in the back, the seat bottom has been recovered, but not the seat back. And you can see up here where the seat is a little dry. It has begun to crack up at the top. One tear there in the headliner. This cover here is missing for the light. I do have it at home, but it's cracked up at the top where it holds on here. You could maybe mess with it and get it to work, get it to click on, but there actually is a guy, I think in Argentina, that sells them new, so. The tool, the manual window crank tool. I have noticed on this glove box you do have to close it a little bit hard, but it does hold just fine. Rearview mirror is a little dingy, but there is, I think, 1 or 2 included in the spare parts. This plug here is where the manual window crank would go, and this is the plug that goes in, but you can see 2 of the tabs are broken off. So crank it up here. Normally when it's already warm, you don't have to wait for the glow plug light, but for maybe, 7 to 10 seconds. So we've got parking lights, low beams. Can't really see them in the daytime, it's pretty dim. High beams. And the high beam has been intermittent. See, they are working now, but I have noticed that sometimes you'll push the high beam stalk forward and the high beams won't come on. Got left blinker. Hazards. Power windows. So the blower motor does make kind of a rumbling sound when it's on. And I don't know if it's something stuck in there or what. I haven't inspected it, but sometimes it won't do it. Sometimes you'll turn it on and it'll be okay. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't looked at it. What I've been doing is just driving with it in this halfway position. And when it's here and it's cold out, it'll actually dump in a good deal of hot air, like out in the footwells. And so driving it in cold weather is actually pretty pleasant. And then on a day like today, where we've got beautiful weather, I'll just put it on air on, so there's no air conditioning obviously in the car, and cold obviously, but you can pull these vents towards you, and this, when you're driving, this will dump in blast air from outside, and it actually feels good. And then there's these two vents down here that dump blast air from outside into the floorboard, so you can actually drive it around pretty pleasantly, even though there's no air conditioning. The car was never equipped with air conditioning. An unused ashtray.